welcome to another episode of WYTPod, the online community for e-commerce entrepreneurs and business owners. Today we have a very special guest with us. She is the founder and director of M Street Decor, and her name is Amy Taylor. Amy, thanks a lot for joining us today. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Great. So we'll just go ahead and jump right in and learn a
Okay.
little bit about you, if you don't mind. Can you just share a little bit of your background?
Yes, I am from a small town in Oklahoma, born kind of one of those born and raised. And my husband and I have been business owners for quite a while, but I've recently dove into the home decor business, and we're in some buildings that have been in my husband's family since 1970. We've rehabbed one of the buildings and made it a unique little place to shop. You can see the brick behind me is original. It's about a 120-year-old building. Just makes a cute little downtown shop.
Oh, nice. And all that stuff behind you is you're selling
Oh,
that online, right?
yeah, this is part of our store. Yes.
Fantastic. So what inspired you in the first place to get into the decor business?
Well, I was inspired to go into home decor just to provide a unique place to shop in my hometown. I mean, I'm proud of my hometown. It is a small city. A lot of the stuff that I offer, people were going out of town to larger cities to purchase. So I wanted to be able to provide that here in our town and support our local economy.
Fantastic. And so now you've branched out into an e-commerce business as
I
well. So
have.
that's brick
I
and
have.
mortar and e-commerce,
Well,
spreading your reach.
yes, yes. I'm new to e-commerce, so uh, it's just new to me. So my goal to bring that home decor business to my small town, I knew would not be successful without e-commerce. I mean, I am in a small city, so my brick and mortar is not going to get enough daily traffic to really, make this successful. So e-commerce was always part of the business plan.
Certainly, and just like so many businesses today. So, what were
Yes.
some of the challenges that you faced when you were just starting your e-commerce business, and how did you
Well,
overcome those?
I it's still work in progress. A lot of what we have done so far, I have done by myself, like pretty much all of it. However, I've probably struggled the most with getting website traffic. There's a lot of ways out there to advertise, but do you know if you're how you're spending your advertising dollars? Are they successful or not? I've researched strategies and terms associated with e-commerce and how to get started and how to grow, but I've learned, but I haven't necessarily been successful in implementing those things.
Yeah, well, it is a bit of black magic for some people. Exactly how
Yeah.
SEO works. They have the overall concept, but exactly how it drives business um,
Right.
to your store is a bit of a mystery for some people. So,
Yes.
right. But one thing is for sure, it's very difficult to succeed if you're just a brick and mortar place, especially as you said, if you're in a small
Right.
town.
Right. And I think it's really important to, um, you know, the World Wide Web makes us all kind of the same size in a way, but you are still supporting a small business, even though you might be ordering, something from a business that's 1,000 miles away. You're still supporting a small business instead of maybe a big box business. So, and that's just really important for the e-commerce shoppers to understand.
I agree. There's a lot of charm to that. And I
Mhm.
know personally when I'm shopping, I do like to support small businesses whenever I can.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, um, what would you say separates your decor from the competitions?
Well, it's a difficult thing to separate the product because you literally can buy anything on the internet these days. We all know that. I think my business is different from my online competition because it is a small woman-owned business. I try to be competitive with my pricing, but you're still getting like, even though it's e-commerce, you're still getting a small business feel. I'm the one that's packaging your purchase, and I'm driving across town and shipping it myself. And I just think that adds a little bit of value to it, kind of a, I don't know, a feel good value, maybe. I don't know, that you're not supporting some large corporation. So,
Yeah, I would agree. I always get a charge out of it when I buy something online. And then it comes with like a little handwritten note or something
yeah,
like that. And I think I'm not alone. I think other people feel good
yes,
about that as well.
yes, yes. That's what we try to do here. That's really the best way to set yourself apart, I feel like, is just that you're giving a little bit of a personal service. And I mean, I've made customers all across the United States that they're texting me pictures of what my product looked like when they got to their house, and you know, what they're using the product for. Sometimes it's not always just to sit on their dining room table. Sometimes you know, I've sold things to people who are in the business of doing floral design, and they've bought some of my vases and things. So I mean, it's not, it gets broader than what, you know, the average consumer might think.
Sure. And what's it been like managing your supply chain, your shipping and everything? I think that's one
I
big.
got in on this a little after the COVID hump, I think. So I don't necessarily know what it was like before COVID, but um, I've been a little bit surprised because we're all used to you know, that Amazon truck bringing us stuff the next day, and that's just not how it works with the supply chain. So it's been interesting, but I've um, got learned to shop for Christmas really early, because that's what it takes in the home decor business. You're buying for your holiday season maybe in February or March, which is hard to wrap your brain around. So those are some things I've kind of, little things that I'm learning to do. But I will say in recent months that the supply chain has improved. Shipments are coming quicker. Shipping prices are slightly improving. I've talked to providers that are going to be dropping surcharges and things, which is, you know, something that the business owner is paying, that's inevitably going to get passed along to the consumer. So I think we'll see prices start to drop as the supply chain levels out. So that's good. That's good for everybody.
Absolutely. February and March.
I know, I know. I'm not ready for Christmas in February or March. I'm not ready in December sometimes. So
Nobody is. I mean,
yeah,
come on. It's a sign of a sick mind if you're all ready for it,
I know, I
I
know.
think. But
Crazy.
yeah, that's, I mean, you see, you know, it's even in the brick and mortar stores in October, you know, September and October, you start seeing
It's like,
right.
let's get through one holiday before we go to the next one. Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, that's my view as well. All right, so
Mhm.
what is your best-selling product?
Our best-selling product has been our florals and greenery. Um, I was a little bit surprised at that when we first opened the brick and mortar, but it's kind of taken off that way. Faux greenery is an inexpensive way to update your house and just to give it a totally different feel, or maybe even to change for the seasons. But you know, you don't have to go in and just like, oh, I'm going to scrap everything in this room and start all over. You could just do something small with flowers and greenery, and it kind of brings a warmth and cheeriness to your room.
Probably would. I don't really have any
You probably don't, but you
much,
know,
right? But
I'll send you some. How's that?
oh, that would be
In
fantastic.
February, I'll send you some for Christmas.
I'll take it. I can
Yeah.
use all the help I can get. So that
Okay.
would be much
All
appreciated. All right.
right.
So what would you say is your personal favorite product?
Well, my personal favorite are the vases that we sell, which goes hand in hand with the greenery. But our vases are just so unique, and it you can see a quality in them that you don't see maybe in some other big chain stores, and that makes them unique and timeless, something that you want to keep for a long time. And we try to carry several different styles, so it can fit a lot of different home decor styles. Not, you know, we all know everybody wants something a little bit different in their home, and so I think that fits different styles and different age groups.
So you sell the vases and dry arrangements, I guess.
Yes. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And I did have a look through your site, so everything is there. So whatever you
Everything
want
is here.
there, have a look. The you know the details will be in the description. And I'm sure you'll find everything that you need to make your house a warmer
Yeah.
place. Really
And we
beautiful.
update it daily. I mean, we get stuff in every day, so we're constantly updating our website. So,
Fantastic.
mhm.
Um, and finally, what's your best-selling market? I mean,
I think that my best-selling market are probably women who are a lot like me. My children have recently grown and moved out of the house, starting to spread their wings. And I think for a lot of women, that's the first time that they're able to focus maybe on their home in a long time, because we all know where money went, to raising kids. So a lot of times that's the first time that you've gotten to focus on what you want in your home. And it's just a transitional time for women in their lives, I think. Um, and we've also had locally, we've had a lot of people that are buying new houses. I mean, the real estate market's been crazy these last couple of years. And I get locally, I get people in every week. They're like, oh, I close on my new house next week. Oh, we're building a house. It'll be done in 2 months. I'm going to be back, so we get a lot of that too.
so new home buyers and empty nesters, is that what we're saying?
Empty nesters. That's me. I'm an empty nester.
Cool. All right. Well, that's a good way to focus on yourself, I think.
I think so.
All right. Well, Amy, thanks again for joining us today. I can
Yeah.
see it's looking good even behind you. I really enjoyed the
Yeah.
website and enjoyed speaking with you today. Thanks a lot for coming on.
Great. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
All right.